Hey guys, welcome to K News, where today we're going to be talking about BlackPink's Jennie being a model for underwear. And I must say, I'm really happy for her. A lot of K-pop stars will not do this purely because they are underweight, they look unhealthy, but it shows something about BlackPink. Maybe it shows that they're getting back at healthy tracks, and that is the most important. On top of that, I really want to have a look at the photos because, hey, I'm a photographer as well, and I love to see what the moods are of these photos. And I thought I would analyze them with you guys and also talk about what I really hate about the fan base of Jennie. I think it's really disgusting, very disturbing to a certain point. We'll talk about it a little bit later, but for now I would just say let's look at the photos themselves and see what we can analyze, and then go to the negativity about this entire post. So at the very start, I really thought it's really cool that Jennie is becoming a person who is actually willing to show her body. So in most cases, a lot of these stars are actually ashamed of it because they're just underweight, they're way too skinny. But in all honesty, I also think that Jennie looks really healthier. I mean, she's, what is she, 25, 26, 27? Good for her. And on top of that, the one thing that I noticed, and I had to highlight it here when I looked at it for the first time, was the word sexy. Calvin Klein is literally the opposite of sexy. It's all about being comfortable in your underwear. It's all about, you know, I can walk at home without feeling awkward. I'm still wearing enough clothes. And you can see by the clothes, it's not about, hey, I want to really go and have a little bit of a good time with you. It's not about that. That's not what Calvin Klein is really trying to say here. On the other hand, I really enjoy what I see about the photos. It's all about lifestyle. I think the picture here I thought was very interesting purely because it doesn't show Korea. It shows more of an American background, because for the people who don't know, if you're in Europe or America, it tends to be better if you have Asian people as models, because the white people just don't work out. People want to feel different. They want to be in different skin, and that is why Asian people really help. In this case, it's Jennie, and in all honesty, who gives a fuck if it's Jennie? It's just about using her face, her body as a model, and it really works. I've worked on many campaigns where, though the campaign is in Europe, we said that there are going to be no white people purely because it doesn't make sense and it's not as effective as showing international people. It's a big shame, but that is how the marketing world works. And I must say, it's also really cool for Jennie. You know, she's exploring different worlds. She's actually getting into America. Like I said, I think this is America, and that's really cool. You know, she's trying to see and explore her different opportunities besides being a member of BlackPink and besides just being a singer. Really cool. And also on top of that, she doesn't look like a superstar. She really just looks like the average model, in all honesty, and that is really nice. They don't try to glamorize her in a sense like, hey, we're finally working with an amazing #1 female star from Korea. No, a lot of people won't even know that it's Jennie. A lot of people won't even know that she's a singer. Very neutral, very nice, and that is what I like about Calvin Klein. Actually, I always think that is so beautiful because they don't try to take things over the top. They just show what they have and go with it. And the photos look great. It's all about the lifestyle. It's about walking at home, really nice in your comfortable clothes. It's a little bit weird that you have like this one guy standing behind them. Like, why is he there? Like, what's the purpose of it? But again, the photos are just beautiful and they look really nice. They look as if they're all comfortable in what they're doing, and that is the most important. You always just want to look comfortable no matter what profession you go into. But what is the negativity? Now, the negativity is all about basically the comment sections. Now, I don't want to showcase these comments because I think they don't really add anything to the video because they're just disturbing. I will show some screenshots of it, but not the people. I don't want to show the people just in case they do watch the video. But what I want to say is, I think it's very disgusting that a lot of these fans are basically claiming as if Jennie is that person that needs to be protected at all costs from showing her body to people. I don't know what the fuck the problem is, but it really just shows that people have an issue with her showing her skin. I don't know if this is a cultural issue. I don't know if they maybe pretend that she is theirs. It's quite disturbing that this exists in the K-pop world. I really hope that this doesn't continue because it's just really nerve-breaking. I hope that Jennie doesn't read any of this because it's actually quite embarrassing for her, and I just hope that she can enjoy her life. But the comments are the most disturbing. Some people claim because she's Korean that this is a massive taboo, but then again, this is not for the Korean market. It's actually for the European, American market, depending where this is going to be promoted. And I must say, it looks really good. There is nothing sexual in this picture. She doesn't look as if she was in a porn magazine. It looks really nice, and that is what I like. It's all very neutral. What people see sometimes, and they just take them completely out of context, I just don't understand. I don't understand how people take these sort of pictures. Like, do you think this is super hot? Like, can you really think more crazy than what you see? Can you? I can imagine some people can, but why? Why do you have to take it out of context? Why can you not just enjoy what you see. But the big problem is, for some of them, Jennie is most likely a sex symbol for them, which is so disturbing because I do not see any correlation between her and being a sex symbol. Yes, she's attractive, but it doesn't mean you really have to pretend as if you own her and that she's like the goddess of everything and that she cannot lose her virginity for the next 2,000 years, or else war is going to break out with another planet. I don't know. But the point is, it is just really, really mental how people perceive this, and I hope again that this disappears from the K-pop world. I think it's very sickening. I think it doesn't add any added value to the community. And it's just a shame because, you know, she's just going out of her way to do something that's a little bit more refreshing and good for her. But people just have an issue with it. People, I think, are scared of moving on. Change, that's okay. But I think change is always good. It always makes you the better person. And like I say, she looks good on the photos. What can I say about that? Nothing. It just looks very professional. And that is what matters. There is nothing to take out of context here. So to all the people in those comments, you know who you are. Stop it. Grow the fuck up and grow some balls. It really just seems that a lot of these people just never grew up, and they have this attachment to Blackpink that is just a little bit over the top, if I can say so. But yeah, guys, that is my very quick rant on this topic. I thought it was a little bit interesting to see how beautiful the photos are until you read the comments, and how disgusting the comments can be very quick. It's not needed at all, and it just shows that a lot of people just take, and it's just amazing to see how people can take something really out of context, and it just makes, it can just upset people. Like, it just seems as if people don't have a limit to what they say. They really just go into details. I don't really think that's needed. Enjoy it or don't. But if you don't, just move on, skip it. Don't be nasty, especially to the stars, to other fans. It's not needed at all. And that's it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you then.